We have just made ourselves super nice and cozy here. I've been working on the base. I got some different crops from some of the modded stuff going. Got some power set up in this corner here. And I even have like a little bit of the second floor started. I'm to the next texture. I got some treasures saved up, some things I gotta smelt. Uh, we are continuing our quarry project. Eventually, I will have the big space cleared out and I'll be able to use it for all this stuff. I got storage going on down here underneath the crafting area up top. I'm gonna have a little bit more storage up there, but like most of the crafting stations I need will be up there. And then storage down here in this corner over here, I'm going to dedicate it to some magic. So far, I have some blood storage for my broom. I got baked goods of broom too, so she's going to be able to use that to recharge her broom. This is the air compressor. I'm figuring out pneumatic craft. Baked goods wanted to get into the minigun, so we got a minigun for her and some ammo, and I got to figure out that and air canisters and some other stuff to go with it. The trophy room's looking pretty good. And so far, there's not much other than that. I'm going to be continuing crop expansions. I got to expand the blackberries here. I just wanted to get a decent handful of all of my base different crops and such. The wheat and such, the base game crops over here are actually used by the colonists. I've actually done a bit of work on the colony as well. The colony, I've done some testing in creative on Flat World and set up the colony and seen what it kind of took to keep them safe. Along with getting settled in, I've also gotten a different jetpack. The wood jetpack. I was searching up batteries to see about storing some of the power back, but the jetpack that we had, I think, was from Oratech, which is fantastic, but I keep taking fall damage and I was dying. However, I started with this wood jetpack and we've just kind of upgraded it to emerald. I don't know what the next step. I guess all the modium might be my next step. It looks like it, yeah. So we got to get some all the modium ingots and get our jetpack upgraded from there. But I've got this emerald jetpack so far, and it has a hover mode, so I can actually press V right here. Is what I have it set to. Yeah, I can fly. I can hover. I can talk to you guys. I can get a good view of stuff. This is a fantastic device. I've upgraded it as much as I can just to get the best version that I could possibly get, and we'll upgrade it as high as we can. But you can kind of see what I've done to the colony here. So far, I've taken the dark oak fence that you found in some of the builds already, and I've just added so much more to it. We've expanded all the way around, kind of leaving a gap here where nothing can really functionably climb up. I think they're safe from anything coming from that direction. But we've got path fenced out all the way around. I'm building a farm. That's my next quest. And then have it circled out to the water and everything. I know I have so much more land claimed by the colony technically, other than this, but for now, this is a good protective border. I also have it lit up like hellaciously overbearingly so with all the torches. We're gonna hopefully keep mobs from spawning in here, keep civilians from dying, and hopefully that will keep everybody safe, because I am tired of defending these guys. I got plenty of guards going around in different spots. Everybody seems to be happy for now. We're getting all the things done for the quests that I need to be doing. I think for now, my next goal was to try to store some of the power that I'm producing with the generator, and the solar generator here. Like, that's maxed out right now. I have nowhere that this power is going. It would collect more if I had like some storage. So we're gonna work on getting some batteries set up. I think I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. However, I do know that I want to continue this castle. I want to try to get this castle done this week. That's the goal, I think, is to try to get this build. I don't even really have to build it. They actually have player houses that I can actually have. It looks like I have another quest that I can have the guys do. But yeah, I don't
So what
know.
would be for you?
Yeah, we can kill some zombies. Sure, I'm sure I'll see some. Uh, but yeah, we have quests to do, and I'm gonna try to finish out the quests. Once we finish out the quests, I kind of have an idea of what to do from my creative testing. I figure once we finish out the quests, we will do all the research and try to get this entire colony up to level 5 for all the buildings. The quests don't really take you through all the levels. However, if you follow the research from the university, that kind of does. So we're going to try to finish all the quests and also do all the university research. This should also make us upgrade all the buildings, and if we don't upgrade all the buildings, we will do that on our own after the university's done. I don't know. We're going to max this colony out as best we can. I've actually gotten pretty into it, checking it out in creative mode. On my super flat world, I have a test world for the mod pack just to try to figure out what gear and stuff I like. And for the most part, I am having a great time figuring it out there, and then applying it here is going to be even better because I can take all the stuff that I like the most and just kind of put it into the server here. I also, with the idea that I'm having fun, we added a waystone here in the portal center, just for anybody to get around with whatever waystones they have. I added for anybody else that wants to do the colony thing, when they start the server, you can grab a camp. You can choose whatever style. You don't have to match my high magic theme, but you can choose whatever theme you want and check it out and see what you think about having your own little colony. I really only have like a couple projects for this week. I'm gonna try to get my quarry all the way down to bedrock in the section that we're doing, and then I'm gonna try to finish this castle here and get the colony. The colony is gonna be my main focus. So I'm gonna be working on it and finishing the quests up as fast as I can and as much as I can. So if I set up anything else or do anything else other than just quarry out the desert, it's going to be in the process of getting materials for this. I'm also trying to get this jetpack to, it's got so much charge on it, and I have not, we really got to work on our energy and stuff output. And then I think I also would like to take a deep dive into the magical stuff. I've redone a lot of my equipment that I'm wearing. These guys, I swear. It's never ending with them. Where did they say they were coming from? East? East? East, huh? Okay. Where are they coming from? East. Like, where in the east? I see the health bar. I am kind of curious because there's not even a gate on the walls here. Like, not even a little bit of a gate. Like, where they will try to get in at. This hasn't happened since I put the fences up, so this is a good defensive test. No regular mobs can get in besides spiders, as far as I'm aware. I need to stop wasting the jetpack and just watch east, I guess. It's kind of slow going. This is the most uneventful thing. I think they'll probably get more like hostile and bigger in offensive striking force and teams of whatever you call them, barbarian raids. Oh, hey, look. Hey, guys. Oh.
I'll be back.
Please don't. Oh,
I'll
God.
be back.
I don't want you to come back. Just stay gone. Stop shooting.
I'll be back.
Please don't. Okay, well, they tried to come in over here. There is no entry spot over here that I'm really worried about. I guess so. No, there is. Okay. It's a good thing that they... Oh god. I don't want to be in here. This is where the Wilden Stalker things live. I'm just not here for them. Not even a little bit. Ancient Tome. An ancient tome. That's pretty cool. I can get behind an ancient tome. I got chainmail leggings from that. A berserking stone axe. Did I already have that? I don't know. Okay. Well, not the most amazing loot by any means. But you know what? I'm here for it. I am entirely here for it. I don't think anything... Okay, I'm gonna hope that none of the AIs understand that they can probably climb up on this hill and then jump over the fence, but they shouldn't track that path anymore. There's nothing else connected. There's this connected. I don't like that. Get it and stop touching it. Just entirely stop touching it. And let's stop touching it. Okay. And that should be my defensive. We'll see where else they try to come in at, because currently I think I'm safe. Knock on all the wood with whatever axe of your choosing. That was easy. The fences definitely make me feel more comfortable about being around here and just letting these guys exist. It's kind of messed up that I had to trap them to make them safe, but it's for their best good. It's for their own interest. They don't even know it, but we're keeping them safe. They have no idea what's going on. Regardless, I'm going to get this jetpack fully charged. I'm going to finish up this farm and get some stuff set up around here, and I will see you guys when I have a little bit of progress going. Okay, so I just got the notification. The farm has been finished, which means that we are able to complete the quest, which is awesome. And we should also be able to produce crops and food and all the goodies of the world. And I need to sleep again. Can I sleep in this bed here? That's just rude. How about the town hall? I'm really liking the bunny slippers. So that's probably my favorite equipment piece that I'm wearing. It just lets you bounce. And I got them mixed with the kitty slippers, which scare mobs away from me. So it's kind of just, it's like a good combo. I got bunny cats on my feet all the time, and they just let me hop along. I take a little damage here and there, but like for the most part, the fall damage is pretty much nonchalant. I gotta fill in that hole with some dirt. I don't really like the water there. Some of these paths aren't the greatest, and I figure we will expand and upgrade these as time goes on. But for now, look at that. Okay, so crafting recipes, fields, 0 of 1 fields in use. Don't want them to request fertilizer. I have no idea. You should need a field, don't you? Which means that there's not one in this block. I'm gonna have to make one separate, and that's okay. We can do that. I also need to fill this in with dirt and such. I need to do a little bit of terraforming around here. Quite a bit of terraforming, actually. So we're gonna get a field going. I remember correctly, it's like a pumpkin and some sticks and such. So let's see, I got a pumpkin and I got sticks. And what is it? Is it just the... I think right there. Piece of leather. We should have that, right? Right, right, right. Is it staring me in the face? Oh, they are. I got 26 of them. Look at that. Technically, if I was smart, I'd have these guys make carrots, potatoes, and like wheat or something as like food. And they would have influenza cure then also. And I think that would be perfect. I needed to place 3 of those, 1 of those, and a pumpkin, and we got a field. And now I should just have to go set up said field, let the builder build the field, and then the farmer is going to be doing his best to just... I gotta complete... Oh, over there. Okay, I think that makes sense. Oh, and
Where's the courier?
they need an axe. Okay. Need a field. Oh, I'm on it. Okay. I am already on it. Look at that. I knew what I needed to do. I knew what was going to happen. I need to get her an axe. This jetpack is a little too fast. I don't know if there is a speed control. That part I haven't figured out. I know that there is an engine on and the hover mode. I'm afraid to even turn hover mode off. What did I come over here for? An axe? An axe. Where is the forester at? Oh, really? These guys tend to wander off.
I can't work like this.
Yep. Okay. So build a pre-made field. That's what I was doing. We're gonna give you the axe. You can chop some trees. I actually, if you... Can we turn replanting off? That way, I want you to break leaves too. That way, you just get rid of all these big guys and clear out some building space. This is atrocious. I gotta clear it out unless you do. So, please, by all means. Now, this jetpack will come in handy, I think, for setting some of this stuff up. Let's see what kind of fields we got. Horticulture? Is that where it was? Was it horticulture? No. Husbandry. Nope. Decorations. Should be infrastructure. Field. Field or the greenhouse? The question is really field or greenhouse now. Okay, so could have it like up like that. Let's see. Have it set like that. Offset 1, bring it in 1 more, and I think it would be best to bring it down 1, right? Bring it down 1. Look at that. I'm gonna have to replace some of that sand with dirt after all, or maybe it'll do it for me. Can I rotate this without... Aha, okay, so have the entryway be on that side there, and we will set it up like this, like so, right? Right? Is that a glass fence? Oh, well, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm happy to see glass fences. That's cool. I think that is our field. The other option we have is a greenhouse, and I am kind of curious how big that is and what that is. Oh my god, it's massive. It is absolutely massive. It's a double-decker. Oh no, it's a single-decker. It just looks like a double-decker. Oh my god. But we'd have sugar cane set up too here, which would be really nice. Does my guy... That crystal there, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. This is going to take so many resources and so long to build. I think we just start out with the little one for now. And we'll upgrade, because we build this to level 2 eventually. We'll upgrade it to level 2 in our second field setup that it has us set up. We will set up that greenhouse like back over there, maybe on top of the mountain. I'm not sure, across the way. I want to expand over here maybe and do one of the bridges in between. I think on the riverbed would be really, really cool. We're gonna set it right there and do it with roll. Build building. And now I should have to set all of these stuff into Raul's builder hut over here, let him do his thing, and he'll have us a field going. And then our farmer will farm some crops for us. I think we'll set up some wheat, just to have him gather wheat, make some bread. If we can gather wheat and make bread, then we can keep villagers fed. That, or we might do potatoes. Actually, potatoes sound fantastic. Do some carrots or baked potatoes would be probably a really simple. There's no cooking or prep process on carrots, so we could just do carrots, and that's one of the first ingredients to the influenza cure for them too. So when they get sick, they'll have carrots on hand, and it'll just be up to me. I can increase my stock of potatoes that I'm growing back at the castle. I'll have the second part of the cure for him. He's started work on the field, which means that the resource scroll here is going to tell me that he's got 48% of everything he's got to have already. I need some birch fences, a birch gate, dark oak logs, green stained glass. I'm going to have to get my hands on a small cactus farm. We'll put the field in his inventory. We're going to have to get a few things, just a few. But he should head over here and start prepping the area as he does. This has been really cool. While I like building and such, I intend to update these builds myself, I think. Once they're level 5 and he's done updating them and they're done being worked on, we're gonna take each of these builds and just add to it with our own custom ideas and creations. I'm really curious how to see what he does. So we might take a small video clip of him doing his thing for a minute and see what he does. Depends on how slow he is. I'm gonna get all the stuff into his inventory, and I might just time him just to see. I'm a little bit curious. Well, you can tell he's not one for time-lapse material. He definitely takes no time at all before he needs some new tools or requests something or another. He runs away so fast, I can't.
Where's the courier?
If you just stop it, I'd give you a shovel right now and let you do your thing. He's gonna go back to the hut regardless, I'm pretty sure. He isn't gonna stop for nothing. I wish they would just sit at their thing and wait at the job site instead of going back here. He's killing me. It's okay. Let's see a little bit of him working. I like his little animations. He's kind of cool. He'll do his thing in the background. I'm gonna finish working on this castle a bit. think doing what I need to do is probably more important than just watching him work. He can do his thing in the background, and that is the entire point of him. I am carrying so many stone tools for these villagers, just to have on hand for them whenever they need something. I might end up creating like another backpack or something just for that. Who knows? Get just some tools together just for their purposes. I think this is all the stuff that I've been carrying for them here, keep them from getting sick. So I guess putting them in my backpack here is some spare quality things isn't a terrible idea. I think once I upgrade them to like level 2, it's when they start doing the iron tools, and that should be when they stop breaking as often, hopefully. Who knows? I might be wrong. But that's a decent amount of stone tools for him. Hopefully it'll keep him sufficed, keep me from having to craft more for a while. I've mostly just been using the stone tools that I get as loot from the treasure places that I've raided around the map. So hopefully I can keep finding more loot. I gotta go out exploring some more. I might record some of that, but I think it's only gonna be interesting if I'm finding new stuff and more interesting stuff. As I've been looting everything, I'm filling my inventory so much in this mod pack that I am consistently stopping and just putting stuff in my backpacks and clearing out my inventory as best I can to make space for more stuff. This is actually an empty bag. I can take that with me somewhere and use it for something. It's kind of handy. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. I did. We've organized some. I have my starter box still in there, and I've actually used a reinforced chest to start carrying around some like essential goodies. I'm also collecting all the music discs in the game. That is a new collection to try to get. Not just am I gonna get these trophies, but I gotta get all the music discs. We gotta do it. They've added so many more, and let's see here. Let's see. Look at those. Look at those. There's some of these just look amazing. We have a few of them, like the holiday discs I've collected already. I've got a couple base game ones like Cat, and I think I'm gonna have to get all of them. That's just a guaranteed thing. We'll collect as many as we can at the very least, but I'm gonna see about seeing if we can collect every single one. I want like an actual treasure room, I think, and that might be like a separate base build other than this of just things to collect in the game and finish out. There is, if we, oh, a little bit of lag there. If we go into the quests, there is actually so many things to just finish and collect. You get bounty boards and building tips. There's different items and tools and like magical loot to get even. So there's trophies that I can collect in other ways. Things I can just put on armor stands as like sets of armor to show that I conquered an area. I think this is going to be the best decorating I've ever done in all of my bases on this server than anywhere else, because I have more details that I can put together than any other time I've ever had details. It's fantastic. They've even given me like little things that I need, like fancy torches and such. So we're gonna be going all in on this. I hopefully even going to spruce this place up quite a bit. I didn't necessarily want to be in the overworld. Baked Goods has the ability to set up a colony also, and we were talking about her setting up a colony maybe somewhere else and having our colonists trade. I think if we build a gatehouse together, we can have them work together and like trade or something. I'm not really sure. But they will work together from what the wiki says. So gatehouses are a thing, I think, and we'll see. Maybe she will set up her colony in one of the other dimensions or one of the other biomes even. Maybe we'll end up having like 3 or 4 different bases on this. I think there's a goal in mind to build a little base in every one of the possible possible different dimensions, because honestly, having a little base of operations in all the dimensions would be kind of beneficial, especially a few of the places like the Bumble Zone. I really like it in there. Definitely want to get into bees and producing things with the bees. They seem to be very useful. And I'm also highly enjoying magic and stuff that I've been seeing in the game and reading about. Some of the magic items that I've already looked into and played with in creative and test worlds, I've had a super fun time with. I can't wait to get into it on here. So I'm actually about to start crafting up a few things that we need to get into the magic stuff and start casting spells. So if you see me next time, you should see me with a spell book. Okay, so it's been a little bit of extra time here. I've gotten a little bit of the castle going. That is probably going to be raised up, the power station there. We're probably going to position it on the roof instead of inside the castle tower. This is more crafting. I'm going to be putting some other crafting benches in here, I think, too. Got some of the walls raised up a bit and started going in between the textures. Hello, sir. What do you have? Yeah, I'll do that. Hold on. You just stay right there because we'll get that. I highly want that. Let's see here. I have... Give me 1 second. Okay, so sifting through all my random stuff for emeralds, I have like 58, so we have plenty of emeralds. I did have to craft a diamond helmet. We turned mine into a bee nest helmet. Where did he go? Please tell me he's still around. Ah, yes, okay. Sir, come back. I have emeralds for you. Hello. Yes. I want to collect the entire Time-Worn Visage set. I think it would be just really cool as an armor set to have. Plus, if I need some really good armor, I can upgrade these to, like, netherite. And I have an Unbreaking 5 Respiration 5. What are those enchants? That's amazing. I didn't even look at it. I just saw the name and was super hyped about it. So that's perfect. We are going to collect the whole set. I think I have a chest plate for it somewhere around here. I don't know. I might have handed it off to Baked Goods. I'll figure it out. My organization is horrible. For reference, this is what I mean when I was saying I had to search through everything. This reinforced chest is like my treasure chest for all the valuable stuff. There's no organization, no rhyme, no reason to any of this stuff right now. Like, my inventory is absolutely chaos. We got a cool helmet, so that's a cool way to start this clip. The castle, we're starting to fade it from the cobbled deep slate to the deep slate tiles. I wanted to get it a little bit cleaner going up, and then maybe add some cracked stuff through and through here and there, make it look like it's starting to break down into the cobbled deep slate around the edges. I don't know exactly yet. I did do a bit of work on the colony here. We got fencing all the way around. These guys should be trapped inside here pretty well. We've gotten expanded back here to do some farming, some mining, doing tree chopping even, and it's seeming to go pretty well. I got this area kind of open, but nothing should be able to climb up these walls here. It should be too tall for anything to, Can I stand in the leaf? Is that what's happening right now? Oh, I can. Interesting. Oh. I didn't know I could do this. That's interesting. Okay. Well, back to what we was doing, because I didn't know I could walk through leaves. That's That's a new one. They've always been solid, and it's actually pretty handy. They're almost like scaffolding now, so we might just carry some shears and leaves around. But as you can see, we've gotten our residences upgraded, we've gotten our mine, our tree harvester, our all kinds of different stuff going. I've got a few things that I need to build next and a few things to upgrade. I've been letting the turtle quarry run a little bit here and there, and for now, I think my main project is building up this castle while my builder builds all the other things. I do believe I want to work on getting some different magic stuff going and some different armor and such figured out. So we are going to be diving in next week to this evil craft mod and doing something with this blood. I got a broom. I got this blood extractor. I guess I can put this extra blood in there, huh? Is that full now? I got 2 full blood tanks. I got another one back at spawn. I think that's empty. But I got a broom now. I've had a broom. I just don't use it too much. And it runs on the blood. And there's a few other things that do also. And I also have, I think, a blood infuser and some other stuff that I can collect and get going. So we're going to try to get some spell books crafted up and get our tomes going, and then turn this into our magical area. I got to figure out a pressure tank in this room. So we're going to be turning this into a pneumatic craft area, just to try to figure out all of that kind of stuff. We might also put in some dispensers for food and rockets or something. I don't know what I'll need. I normally, in my houses on vanilla, have rockets in a dispenser and food in a dispenser anymore. And I designed this place to have a couple rockets there and food items there. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll put it in. This has been super fun to figure out and set up. I definitely want to get into some other mods next week instead of just these two being every week's projects. We will be working on a couple of these things here and there, and I'll show you some updates as I do some stuff. But we're gonna really just let him do his thing over there and collect the resources from it. And this will be a main project of mine once I get the walls built up a bit. It's just kind of repetitive stone laying. We might record some of it. We might just finish it and say it's done. I think the most interesting part will be the bedroom tower in the back. That'll go up a little bit higher. But decorating the inside is the true form of this castle build. We are really just going to focus on the interior the most. And hopefully we can get into some interesting magical items and maybe some more powered stuff over here. Who knows? And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I'll see you guys in the next week's video. I upload 1 video for vanilla and 1 video for modded every single week. And without further ado, hope you guys have fun, be safe, watch out for bears, and whatever was in the background bouncing around. I'll see you guys next time.